Hey everybody, welcome to the stream. This will be the final stream of Alan Wake 2. I'm going to play this until it's done because Alan's side is pretty much done, and I think Saga's only has one big section left before it just rolls into the final sections. For those of you that don't know, the reason the stream title is what it is because James McCaffrey, the voice actor who does the voice of Max Payne, Alex Casey, the cop in Alan Wake 1 and 2, Tom Zane, Director Trench in Control, passed away over the weekend, unfortunately. He succumbed to cancer. And so, the guy has such an iconic voice, especially like as Max Payne and Alex Casey and stuff. So, unfortunately, he has been taken. I'm glad he at least he was around to see if he saw them. The Game Awards got sound design and all that. And he was the voice of everything that Sam Lake puts his face on. So I'm on chapter 8 of Alan's thing. Oh, still have access to the plot board. Yeah, he got to win at the VGAs at least. And unfortunately, he passed shortly after. What's happening? Wait. I thought I finished this. Hold on. Did we not finish the last chapter? Or is this when Alan has to, or do I have to leave and go to the final chapter? There's an echo, or that's a focus point. Where's the echo? Hey, speaking of.
Something kept me going. A broken man. No hope, no prospects, no love. Too stubborn to die. Like a cockroach with a misguided sense of honor and justice in a city where there can never be justice.
I'm gonna miss that voice. Like, there's two kinds of VAs out there in the world. There's the VAs with a lot of range. You're people like Matt Mercer, Troy Baker, Tara Strong. The ones where it's like half the time you can't even tell it's them because the range is so like wide. And then there's the other half, which are the iconic voices, like James McCaffrey, Steve Bloom, Johnny Young Bosch. Just the voices that are, all their voices are similar or the same voice, but they're iconic for that voice.
The phone was ringing again. Somehow I sensed it wasn't Zane this time.
Because you shot Zane in the head. Oh, that's a real one. No, I'm not going to bother because I'm about to walk into a lit room anyway. Where is that janitor's closet? There it is. Alright. So I'm going to finish out Saga's side of things first, because I want to end the game on Alan. And since we've done all of Alan's major stuff, all Alan has left is his finale. So let's go deal with Scratch. inventory look like again? Ah, yes. Lots of things. Though, too many things. Drop the extra rifle ammo off just in case. Flare, flash bling. That should be good. Alright. Come up with a new plan. Oh, go in my thinking spot and come up with a new idea. Have any? Nope, no profiling. I haven't played anything between last time and this time, so this is continuing from exactly where we were. See, there's a paranormal item. They believe it has power. I think it's a little more than just
The clicker
believing.
can fix this, but I can't use it without Wake.
I think it's proven that it still
Cole
has
knows
power.
about this stuff. Maybe he can help.
These are only for later. These are all for later. So those will probably unlock once I profile with the Tor again. I still love the portrait they use for Scratch. Like taking a negative of Alan's face and then just screwing it up.
Wake is still in the dark place. How do I get him out?
We live and breathe rock and roll. From the silence of screams, from the fever of dreams. The clicker can amp up other works of art, not just Tom's writing. Anything created with passion. The dark power of the lake will make it creep into reality. But if the holder of the clicker believes in the art, they can make it all come true in the flick of a switch.
I can use the clicker without Wake. Only Wake's writing can change the horror story. But I can use the clicker to change something else. Like getting Wake out of the dark place.
You can use it on Scratch directly, probably. If you believe that the clicker can stop Scratch. Didn't log anything there. Could be used by anyone so long as the holder believes in the power of the art's message.
I will use the clicker to change reality and bring Wake back at Cauldron Lake. I'll need the right work of art, but that won't be a problem.
It won't? 'Cause I don't remember what work of art that's going to be. Unless you mean Return, which is supposed to be Scratch's Return. I guess Departure might work. Still an steal target turn, so reduce knockback, minimize pellet spread. Move faster while aiming. Hold fire button, activate auto fire. Holy shit. I might take under control if I find another lunchbox. I'm a little upset that the sawed-off and this don't... I mean, obviously there's two different types of shotgun, but if I knew I was going to get a second better shotgun, I wouldn't have spent anything on the sawed-off.
I just need to tell the others what to do and fix everything. For good.
Well, let's go talk to Casey. They can't all be the Halo shotgun. Why not? Why can't I have my Doom Super shotgun? Oh.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here. I don't think
I'll read you in a second. Cold finds the clicker. Because I want to go check, see if my inventory upgrade is unbugged now.
If one more thing goes wrong, I swear to fucking God! Whoa, are you okay?
Can I grab it now? I can grab it now. Hooray, they fixed it. Which also means I can grab the other one I'm missing, which is over by the lake, so. Man, the shotgun's a dark type feel good too. Really feels like the trick to a good video game shotgun is usable range, bit of screen shake, some high treble bassy booms when you push the shoot button. Yeah, I'll agree with all of that. Not treating a shotgun like it has a range of 5 feet really helps a lot. It does spread, but it doesn't fucking shoot out 90-degree angle everywhere. It's a lot tighter than most games give it credit for. Even if I can't remember where the other upgrade is, at least I got that one. Alright, where the hell was Casey? In the sheriff's station, I think? Okay, not going that way.
I think you may be right. Might have been a mistake to come here.
We're using the guaranteed pellet hit to snipe with shotties and Dark Tide. Fat Shark's slightly patching that exploit soon. Yeah, that's fair. Still, it'll be fun while it lasts. Being able to snipe with a shotgun's kind of fun. Also, it is night now, which is a bad thing. That means this whole area could be taken by the Dark Blaze.
It's those feds. They brought trouble with them.
You guys want to stick around and see if something springs up again?
Saga time. The saga of me running around trying to remember where Casey and them are. Oh, Casey's got nothing to say.
So we need Wake to fix the story, right? That hasn't changed. So here's what I have. Wake's still trapped in the dark place, under the lake. I think we can use the clicker to get him out. But first, we need a work of art. Something other than his story. And that'll get him here.
I'm not filling out the paperwork for this one. I wouldn't know where to start. But I'm sold.
Okay. Look, this feels like something that once we get the ball rolling, there's no turning back.
Oh, hey.
I'm sure you have it all figured out.
Oh, wow. They straight tell you. This is the beginning and the end of the game. To travel to Cauldron Lake, you need to save your game first. Exploring and traveling other areas will be limited if you choose so. Not yet, then.
Not just yet. Give me a moment.
Okay, Anderson. You let me know when you're ready.
I really, really, really appreciate when games spell it out for you that you cannot turn back. Some people, oh, it's immersion breaking. Yeah, so what? I'd rather have my immersion broken for 5 seconds and not have to, like, reload an earlier save than just be pulled into it without warning. So where I need to go is Cauldron Lake to get the other inventory upgrade, but I don't know if that inventory upgrade will be available if I go to Cauldron Lake via the story. So I'm just gonna quick drive over to Cauldron Lake, and then I'll do the story part. I do also appreciate that it doesn't just make you confirm. It's like, no, we're going to make you create a save before you go to Cauldron Lake just in case. And if you save over that, well, that's your fault. Immersion break these nuts all. Now I'm sad. I know it'll cheer me up. A nice hit of hint water. Strawberry kiwi. So the other one I was missing, I actually ended up looking it up because I knew about the one when I opened the cult stash that I couldn't get to, but I didn't know where the other one was. So I looked up where it is. It's apparently in the general store. So just go there real quick and see if I can pick it up or not. And this way. That would probably be super helpful. I turned my flashlight on. Interestingly, Alan's side didn't give me the, hey, this is the end of the game, by the way. So maybe I should do Alan before I do Saga. Or at least play Alan up to the point where I get that warning and then switch back to Saga. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Once I get the inventory upgrade and get back to the police station, I'll switch back to Alan and play Alan up to the point where it goes, end of the game. Or until it lets me just finish it, and then switch back to the end of the game. Okay, from here, follow the path, then... Oh, hey, look, locked door. That wasn't marked on the map before. Any taken? Anybody here ambush me? If I remember correctly, it's supposed to be over here? Or it's in a corner somewhere. Huh. Wait, where's the, was this the locked door? Not seeing anything I can interact with here. The other location, the final location of the one that I think I already got was the stash that's down here, because I went and checked that stash before the previous stream, and that stash was empty. So the third one was supposed to be in the general store. But I'm not seeing it, so either I can't pick it up, or it was in the stash but didn't like load in. So I guess I'll go check the stash real quick, and if it's not the stash, I'll just reload my save. And we'll continue from there. Alright, well, wasn't at the general store. So straight ahead, turn left. Turn right, then left. Snack time and posture check. Oh. Snack is still pistachios because I have a lot of these in a little container. So thank you. I feel they're good for you. Huh. Apparently never looted that. Or those refresh over time. Then there was a Colt box over here. Which does not have a inventory upgrade in it. Oh, hey, a manuscript page I missed. Fuck, well, guess I'm not reloading that save. Yeah, so I have no idea where the final inventory expansion is. Though I don't really need it. I'm good with the one I got. It should give me more than enough room to work with. Oh, no shit, I've never found this fucking manuscript page. Holy hell. The overlap. Alright. 2 manuscripts to read, and then we'll head back to Bright Falls and finish this up.
The reality-changing influence of the Dark Place flowed like water flowed, like fear flowed, down the path of least resistance, eroding the weak spots until they cracked. In places where reality was more yielding, where story told and retold, imagination sparked and fear ignited again and again, had softened the walls of reality. Sites of violence and tragedy, where truth was laced with fiction, where a work of art proposed an alternative narrative, something people could suspect to be true, something people felt strongly about, something they feared. The stronger the connection between the belief and emotional response, the better. The darker, the better. A ghost of a witch ripping a man's heart from his chest. Two brothers murdering the neighbors and hiding their bodies in a well. A young woman haunting the flooded bunker where she drowned. Bedtime stories, folktales, urban legends connected to a specific place. These were the sites where the overlaps came to be.
And Colt finds Clicker, which was a Jesus.
After getting his hands on the FBC files, Ilmo Koskela knew what he was up against. He masterminded the cult, his and Yako's army, to fight the fucked up horror lurking under the lake, and a plan to keep those feds in their bunker by the lake in the dark. Outsiders would only screw things up. The Koskelas sabotaged the FBC's monitoring station and rigged it to alert them when something was brewing at the lake. One time months later, when the alarm rang, they drove to the lake again, ready for a fight. But this time, they didn't find any monsters. Something else washed ashore. The light switch. They'd read how Wake had stopped Jagger with it in the stolen files. From that point on, whenever the cult caught someone taken over by the Shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, pushed the switch into the hole, and flicked it.
Wait, that was a manuscript in chapter 3? I thought we didn't find out about them being the leaders of the cult until chapter 6. Or 7. Huh. I wonder if that didn't spawn in until later, or if I did just like, hey, if you find this, spoilers. Oh well. Back to the car so we can come back to this location, but with Casey and the FBC officer. I forget the name of. Wait, isn't that a cultist? Shouldn't I not be fighting the cult anymore since I know they're on our side? No, I saw Shadow. Never mind. Yep, that's taken. All right. Second left and just keep going. Just keep going back. And we're out of here. Oh, I know a quote-unquote thing of art that exists out here that someone very much believes in. The nursery rhymes the FBC was setting up to try to recreate events. Those are technically works of art that one para-utilitarian very much believed in. Maybe that counts. Maybe we set up a nursery rhyme that brings Alan back. Alrighty. Back to Sheriff's Station. Well, back to the lodge. Because I'm going to switch to Alan until it tells me, hey, end of game. And then I'll switch back to the Sheriff's Station. Road. Oh dear. Yes, yes, very cinematic. Walking out of the car. Please let me have control again.
Fuck, Riley. This is so messed up. I know.
Just gonna. But her chapter ends at 7, and Alan has 9. Or 10, maybe. Because all of Alan's major... Oh god, that was... Alan's eyes did not look great there for a second. I don't think they were loaded in. Yeah, all of Alan's locations on the map have been pinned. So he has nowhere else to explore.
Alan Wake.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Excuse me, guys. I have a phone call to take.
Hello?
Oh my god, it's attacking me during the
It
cutscene.
wasn't Zane. It wasn't Scratch either. Huh? You're me? Me? I don't understand. There's a lot I don't understand.
The Dark Place operates in loops. Time is a story. I'm calling you from a different point in that story.
From the future? I'm never getting out of here, am I?
Yes, you will. And no, you won't. And that is by your own choice.
What does that mean?
I'm sorry for what you'll have to go through. You need to go back to the talk show studio basement. Get Alice's photos from a shoebox there. Before you can go to Parliament Tower, you must put the photos into the shoebox at her statue at the plaza. To help you, to help Alice, to help Saga Anderson.
I'm my own Deus Ex Machina? Really? How many writers does it take to finish a story? One for each draft. It's the same writer, but in a different point in time. I'd follow the steps he laid out for me. Alice's photo from the talk show building basement. I had to go back to get them. I'd bring the photos to the shoebox by the statue.
I don't remember where the talk show station was. Oh, it's right there. I suddenly remembered. Oh, you're real. I'm just gonna go ahead and outrun that first. Or not. Probably could have seen the massive neon sign about Mr. Door and figured out where to go, but maps work too. Okay, we're not going in that way. Or that way. Oh. This looks like a way. Oh yeah. Give me this. It's mine now. This is where I loaded back in, went out to the left, and the wall wasn't loaded in, so I fell through the world right here. Yeah, this wall wasn't loaded in, so I was able to walk through and just fall through the world. Photos talk show. Oh. That's what going down there's about. I'm supposed to go down there now. Okay. Why is every basement flooded? Is this New York? See, in California, we saw that issue by just not having basements. Well, solved past tense. I no longer live in California.
Alice's photos. I recognize the style. One
The
showed the
clicker?
clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. I need to get them to the plaza.
Huh. And bunch taken. Just reload. And a bunch taken, yep. I was honestly expecting these all to be real because I just got a story thing. I'm too close to this guy for him to not be disappearing. Can't get me if you're trapped on the other side. Ah. I'll take that one back too. Good enough. And shoulder bash. Yes, there was. Oh, there's even a bucket to swap too.
I had the photos now. I needed to put them into the shoebox by the statue.
Lots of shadow opportunities to spawn enemies. Am I gonna get hit during the cutscene again? God damn it, EGS. Oh, okay. I just forced back to Saga. Hold on. I wonder if it's kicking me out because it wants me to finish Saga's side first, or if that just happens at that point in the story. So I'm going to go back to Alan real quick and see what happens. Like, I'm wondering if this is just like an automatic, hey, make sure you're caught up with Saga before you go back. Okay, well. Oh, progress Saga's story. Okay. So this is the end point for Alan until we finish Saga's side. Alright, so yeah, this is you need to finish Saga before you do this. Oh, that did not look great. Just gonna... That's pretty funny. Alright. Guess we'll finish Saga's side then, and then we'll finish Alan's. This honestly kind of makes me want to apply for a job at Remedy, and yeah, I got 20 years experience. Also, if you need to see my qualifications, just vaguely gesture at this stream. It's like, here's all the bugs I found with your game while I was playing it, by the way. Oh no. Bloody deer. I've probably mentioned this before, but one of the
Fuck, Riley.
I've worked as a I've worked as both a project man, or I work as a project manager, but I've also worked as a QA manager. And I'm fairly strict on like hiring, what qualifies for hiring for QA, because there's very specific things I look for in a QA tester. Primarily, I look for people who are willing to do more than just the test plan. Like, that is the biggest thing in QA is, if you think you just walk in, do the test plan, and clock out, I'm not going to hire you. I need people who get experimental when they test. What we call what-if testing, which means, what if I do this, what if I do that? What if I did this? Like, you see me doing in the stream all the time when I play games. I'm like, I wonder what happens if I go do this. That's the kind of thing I look for in testers, is people who do that, because that will break the game. But, the biggest thing someone can do, and this is something, it's because it's something I do, is when I go for a job interview for QA, I'm like, okay, I'm applying for QA lead, blah, blah, blah. This is back in the day. I don't do QA lead anymore. I only do management now. But I'd walk in and I go, yeah, I'm applying for QA lead. Yes, I checked out your app, and I know what the app is about. Also, here's a list of bugs I found in your current app. I walk in and literally go, here, I already did the job. And I've had one person ever out of like 30-something people I've interviewed do that as well. He was very qualified. He was effectively like a reflection of myself. He does a lot of what-if testing. And when he sat down with the interview and there was any other questions, he said, well, I have something to give you, and handed me a list of bugs he found in our app. One of which I hadn't seen before. So I was like, all right, I'll get back to you. And I hired him the next day. Like, that is the most impressive thing you can do at a job interview, is be like, yes, not only am I familiar with your product, here's things or at least as a quality position, here's things I found with the quality that are incorrect. Because it not only proves that you did interact with the product, but your mind is on the job.
Ready to go?
Yes. It does force a save, all right. Very smart. This is where it's like, yeah, if you overwrite that save, it's your fault.
Let's get the plan started.
Okay, here we go. We'll be there for you. What do you need from us?
I'll head to Cauldron Lake with the clicker.
Scratch will try to get you, Anderson. You'll need backup.
I can tell there's no talking you out of coming, Casey. Estevez, is there a way to get that light array to the lake?
Oh, I've got you covered, so good news there. And we'll bring our mobile containment unit. It's specially built for entities like Scratch.
And this work of art, Anderson. What's the plan for that?
I'll make some calls on the way. Just meet me at Cauldron Lake.
Alright. Perform the ritual Cauldron Lake.
Tor, I need the old gods of Asgard. I need a very special song.
Hell yeah! The tour bus is already loaded, and we said our goodbyes. Ready to hit the road, just like the old times, baby.
Why does he have
Song
a...
is coming, huh?
Why does his voice have a position on the
I need a
speakers?
song about Alan Wake. About bringing him out of the dark place.
He should be...
Writer, a lake of darkness, bringing him into the light. It writes itself.
It should be in the right ear only because Saga has it up to her right ear, but it was positioning to to the they did try it. Every time it was positioning to the right of wherever I was facing when the audio started, but then the position stayed there as I moved the camera. Like, they did give it an attempt. It was starting in the right ear, but they didn't keep it anchored to the right ear. I'll give them credit for that. They did try it.
Pick up. David, please pick up.
He's not going to pick up. You're in Alan's story still.
David!
Oh, I was
me.
wrong.
Where have you...
Stop.
Oh, right. They're not together.
You need to listen. You left me. You took my daughter away from me. Then you let her...
Right, because in the story they broke
She's
up.
dead because of you. And I don't ever want to hear your voice again. Stop calling me.
David! Jesus Christ. It's getting worse. It's spreading. I'm running out of time.
Yeah, so fun fact, one of the worst things you can say to somebody is either, I don't ever want to hear your voice again, or lose my number. That is like a devastating thing to tell most people that you are done with. Which, depending on the person, is a fair statement to make. Time and place for everything. Even being a, just saying things you could never take back.
We're incoming with the lights, Anderson. Where do you want them?
Set them up on the shore. We need to be ready if Scratch shows up.
We'll be ready. Estevez out.
Yes, yes, angry. Well, that's a taken cultist. Okay, so where am I going from here? Assuming I'm going down here. Yeah, conversation down there. So, dead ahead. Follow the wall. Wait. Oh, I can't even go this way. This is cut off. This is cut off. So I have to go back and go this way through the gate, past the FBC buzzer. So cut left and just follow the path. Go back to the car. Drop anything? Nope. This is not where the car is. I am, like, since we're closing in on the ending, I am still really, really enjoying this game, especially after dropping the difficulty, just because the singular complaint I have about this game, outside of the buggy state, but I swear that's just something I will never escape in any game, is just... Can I go this way? Is just the combat. I liked Alan Wake's simpler combat. Alan Wake 1. I don't really like the precision combat of 2. I'm not trying to harp on it again. I'm just, overall, I like the story of this game a lot. I like the kind of jumping between storylines that you can do. Wait, so do I have to go this way? But there's no path this way. Oh, the path is to the river. Okay. So I was going the right way. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. It's solid. It does feel like if I booted up Minesweeper, bugs would just appear. Honestly, at this point, I would not be surprised. Like, hey, Microsoft, fix your game that only has bugs for specifically me. It's the curse of being in QA. It just happens. I mean, I've been playing game. The reason I got into QA is because this is just how I play games, and so going into QA was, intuitive of being able to do my job with the way I play games normally. And being in QA also kind of teaches you how to break games as well, at least if you're good at it. I've known quite a few people who are
That must be
not.
Tornodin. Maybe I should check in.
Kiddo! We're almost at the gig! And Odin's run over 4 minions of darkness! The bus is our hammer!
Huh?
I'm driving with one hand!
I need you to meet me at the shore. Is this already?
Almost! Odin's got a killer chorus!
He's gonna follow the van.
Bro, tree! Tree! What tree? There's no tree in the side! Who the fuck puts a tree in the middle of the road? We're not on a road!
Drive carefully, Grandpa.
Pedal to the metal, bro! Metal to the pedal! Yeah!
Just follow the path of destruction. Oh my god.
Very rock and roll way to drive.
Well, I was right. Follow the river. But yeah, it's just the way I've always played games. On top of having training to play games that way, means I'm gonna find every possible bug I can. Can't tell if that was a loose piece of metal or if something's being thrown. Yep, something's being thrown at me. There we go. Oh, 6 + 2. That was a frickin' cache I opened. Oh, up and around. And that was part of a cache puzzle. I had to figure this one. Oh, yeah, there's still stuff in here. Oh, there's just a propane tank thing in there. Which, if I have them, I might as well just use them.
The lights in the containment cell are good to go, Anderson.
Great. A Tornod in there yet?
The 2 golden oldies? Well, they're here. And they bought moonshine. I love them already. They're alive?
You wanted to know what art we would use? Well, that's them. I'll be there soon.
Okay, so these do just refresh over time, which is super helpful. Give me a top off of resources.
1, 2. 1, 2. How you feeling tonight, Cauldron?
There we go. I used it. Oh boy, these guys.
Water from the lake.
The mirrors. That was easy enough. Yeah, these guys can even be annoying on the lower difficulty. I found. I ran into 2 of them when I was opening the caches, and they still hit like a truck. All right, onward and forward we go.
Testing. Gonna need more reverb. I'm getting no bounce out here.
More chunks of the van.
Hey, where are my chimes? I threw them out. Chimes are not rock and roll.
I'm here! I'm here! Let's get ready!
Show for the agent.
Anderson, we've set up a control center up here overlooking the area.
Anderson, I can drop more gear down for you if you're running low.
I'll use the lights to hit the Taken when they come. Light them up for you. Bad news is we were in a hurry. The power supply is spotty. Your partner here will try to keep it running.
I'm not a damn mechanic. I wish your tech guy was here, Karen.
Yay, more phantom containers.
Kiddo, we're ready to rock and roll. Just say when.
Oh, rocket flare, great. I really hope they address the... Oh no, that's a crossbow bolt. It's even worse. At least I can throw those away though. I hope they fix the rocket flare issue.
Just like old times, right, bro? Fighting the forces of darkness with heavy metal.
Oh cool, I can put this away. Put away the extra flare. Hell yeah, extra handgun bullets.
We're ready when you are.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I just need to open the last containers. Oh hey, the control battery. Well, the control batteries were yellow, not green. Is there a container up there? Not seeing it down here.
We'll play this at maximum volume.
This one more time. Yep, non-interactive. Alright, let's do it.
Grandpa, you signal me when the song is done, and I'll use the clicker to bring Wake back. Hit it!
Hello, Cauldron Lake. Great to see so many federal agents here tonight. Prepare to experience a soul-searing, mind-frying act of black magic and sorcery. This song goes out to our favorite tortured writer. Let these sweet tunes guide you out of the darkness. It's called Dark Ocean Summoning.
Hell yeah. Oh.
You're making me look bad in front of Saga, bro. Let's try that again.
Survived the summoning ritual. Oh shit, even the lake is acting up for him.
A whole lot of paranatural crimes happening right now. It's fucking awesome. I want a t-shirt.
The show's drawing a crowd.
coming from the lake. Oh, you're already
Taken on the
fucking.
way.
Alright. This I like. I appreciate them like spotlighting the ones I'm trying to fight.
Henderson on the right. Blast him with the light. I have him in the light.
Anderson, stock up on ammo.
Alright. It's not the ammo I needed, but thank you. Guess we're switching to shoddy. Alright.
Anderson, trouble on the way. Anderson on the left.
Where? Oh, hi. Oh, you're still, like, covered by darkness. I need you guys to... I need you to aim a bit better, Casey.
Anderson, I dropped gear for you.
They're coming.
Please stop giving me crossbow bolts.
I got him for you, Anderson.
Do you?
Anderson, more gear waiting.
I'll light him up.
Well, I'm out of inventory spots. I appreciate using the lightning to kind of like
Anderson, they're trying to stop the song.
add like oomph to the song, but they're doing it a bit too much and it's overtaking the song. Like it's starting to drown out the song. Yep.
What happened?
You didn't believe
Why
hard
didn't it
enough.
work? I did everything right. Art to bring him back? clicker to make it real?
Poor Alan didn't want to come back.
So where the fuck is he?
There we go. I actually appreciate the game kind of guiding your hand on how to do the ending. Going, yeah, do Saga first and then do Alan. Instead of letting you do both sides and piece it together. The other way would have been cool, like it allowing you free access to do one road than the other. But this is also fine. Like this makes me feel like I'll understand better since they're doing it in a specific order.
It was back.
That's nice, we're going this way. I'm saving first. Double check my inventory. Honestly, might as well take the flashbangs with me. Alright, let's go. Oh wait. Quick save. Now let's go. Yeah, you're probably real. I ran right past you. You didn't dissipate. Oh, you're definitely real. Let's see if you can follow me into Parliament Tower. Oh no. This doesn't look good for Parliament Tower.
Many times before. I didn't know how many. This felt different. Like my last chance. It wasn't already too late.
What if they're saying this is my last chance to go explore or my last chance to look at look around the tower? Either way, I'm happy. I'm ready to finish the game. Gone.
Nobody lived here anymore. Was I too late?
No more snaking. Gonna kill anyone that gets in the way. Are you gonna come into the light, everybody? I can hear you.
Scratch was in there.
Oh.
His horror story. There was still time to stop him. I needed to get inside.
So open the door, kick the door in and put a bullet in his head. Which is putting a bullet in your head, I guess. I wonder if this is a Director Trench situation again. Where I am the director, not the director at the same time. Alan is and isn't Scratch. Okay. Good video.
It won't end. Like a nightmare I can't wake up from. I thought I could contain Ellen in my photos, but I can't. The monster just keeps coming back. Every night. waves hitting the shore. I'm so tired. He's here all the time now. There's so much rage inside of him, I can't stand it anymore. God, I tried so hard. I can't. I can't. I have made a decision. Most of you won't understand. People call me an artist, but I don't care about any of that. I just wanted to show the world what I see. I can't keep going like I have been. It's time for a perspective shift. To go from photographer to subject. From artist to art.
Self-portrait, got it. That's what I took. Oh. No hesitation.
Alice was dead. Scratch tortured her until she couldn't stand it anymore. Until she broke. And all that time, she thought it was me. Scratch was still here. He hadn't escaped the dark place yet. He was scratching my edits out of return. I had seen this before.
Alan kills Alan and becomes
This
Scratch.
was not Scratch. This was me. Caught in a loop.
Yep.
I had stopped myself trying to fix the manuscript. I was the one haunting Alice. It was always me. I killed her. This is the ritual to lead you on. Your friends will meet him when you're gone.
Yep. So I was right. Alan was Scratch. The game works in loops. That's why Alan can't come back, because Alan's already here as Scratch. There's only one Alan to bring back, and the only Alan left is Scratch. Shouldn't say only one Alan left. There was ever only one Alan.
We did bring Wake back from the dark place with the song and the clicker. But he didn't end up here now. He landed
looped.
on the shore after I faced Nightingale in the overlap. Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! He got out with my face! Scratch!
That night I found Wake here. He appeared because of this. The summoning. That was Wake. Scratch wasn't pretending to be Wake. They're the same person.
He's here! Scratch! Watch out, Anderson!
Estevez, Scratch is Wake with a dark presence inside him. He wants the clicker. Change of plan. I'll lure him to the cell. When we're inside, lock it. And blast it with all you got. Hit him, Estevez!
He's too fast. Anderson, pin him down with gunfire for me to get the light on him.
On it!
I mean,
Anderson, we lost power.
okay, he's in the cell. This was the goal.
Estevez! Lights!
Got him. Crack. It's your shot, Anderson. Turn the light. Power
Oh, I
is
see.
out. He's coming for you.
I'll get it running. Just be ready.
Okay, I have to get the lights first and then trap him in there.
Show him, kiddo! You picked a family to mess with, devil! Hey, you're back!
Now, Estevez!
Anderson,
I
knock
got
up
him
on
in.
him.
Hurry, Anderson. Shit, he's free. Lost the lights.
Hang in there, Anderson!
Good to go. Gotta turn the lights.
And lure him this way, and then hopefully I'll buy enough time to get that second light. Where is he?
Down, kiddo! Ready to roll now.
Try to lure him away from the other light.
Hit him where it hurts, kiddo!
Now,
Okay.
Estevez! The light!
I got him as long as we got power. Got away.
Look out, Anderson!
Need to print the lights at the cell.
Got a delivery for you, Anderson. Our saga will crash here. Anderson! Warriors! You're gonna be sorry, Scratch. Bring him back, Saga!
Come on.
Got it! Get the light on him.
I got him trapped. Go, go, go. Lights are out.
Now I need to get him in the cell.
Yep.
Estevez, Casey, now!
Not much of a containment device. Also, if they were both shot out of that cell,
I'm sorry.
Wake? Is it you?
she should be dead.
Sorry.
Did it work?
Oh, now they're separate people.
Casey?
Oh, shit. That's a problem.
No!
Oh.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news, folks, but it's official. Tear Fest is canceled. Today, Bright Falls feels a little less bright.
Is that Alice getting the clicker? Is she in the dark place?
Tom, we need to get to our next gig.
No, damn it, I can't open the containers.
For you and our lovely Saga. You take care of things on this side. Don't screw it up, Tom!
I'd seen it all play out. Like a horror movie I'd been forced to watch. The Dark Presence held all the cards now.
Hey, over here.
Kalevala Knights?
You need to come to me.
I'm done trying to move this leg.
No items.
Welcome back, Wake. You are Wake now, right? With the shadow out of you? Some good news, at least. Bad news is, I haven't seen a situation this fucked since the AWE in Eagle River. The shadow's now in Alex, and Anderson is gone. We need to figure out how to salvage this.
I'll do anything it takes to fix this, Agent Estevez. I'm the reason this is all happening.
It's never that simple. But I should have put you in a box and shipped you off to a containment facility the second I laid eyes on you. The only question now is... are you able to fix this?
I can try.
Not the most encouraging answer, but we'll make it work.
Scratch. The Dark Presence inside Casey. It threw Saga into the lake. If she ends up in the Dark Place, she could be there forever. It took me 13 years to get out. Zane never did.
Tor and Odin went in after her, right? Maybe they'll get her out. With the power of rock and roll.
I saw them when I was trapped there. They performed in my musical.
I'm immediately less optimistic about this.
What's the situation?
I've never seen an entity break a bureau containment unit like that.
Okay, so it is a unique
And now the
thing.
Dark Presence is occupying Agent Casey? When it attacked him in the woods, it must have been preparing for this.
And now he has the clicker. Scratch will go to Bright Falls and use the clicker to bring about the horrific ending he wrote for Return. But I can still fix this.
How?
Scratch must have the manuscript. If I can read the ending, I can rewrite it. I need to go after him.
Well, you won't get very far without these. This plan
Don't
is
you
a
need your
real Hail
OOP
Mary way.
to do that, Alan?
I wish I could help, but this is all on you. I got you every kind of weapon we have available. Don't fuck it up.
Every kind of weapon just happens to be every weapon I was
need a
using in the
car.
Dark Place.
The FBI vehicle would be at the parking lot.
Hey, what happened to my extended inventory? Where's the ammo for all these guns? Okay. That's loaded. I cannot access the map. Quick jog around, see if there's any other containers. Man, Scratch fucked up that containment unit. Holy hell. Nothing else? Alright. Time to move on. Okay. What is my path out of here? Oh, beyond her. There we go.
I was awake again, clear-headed for the first time in what felt like a lifetime. I was back exactly where I left. A dark forest outside Bright Falls. A gun in one hand, a flashlight in the other. Haunted by my own writing. Alice taken from me. I knew what I had to do. Stop the horror story from coming true. Stop the dark presence.
Wake. Wake. Yep, still no map. I'm a little...
Prowling the one.
I was about to say, I'm a little disappointed the second Scratch fight was just a redux of the first one, but shorter. I was kind of hoping the boss fights would all be unique, but hopefully the final Scratch fight will be a little more new mechanics. Yes, yes, excuse me, I need to step into this light real quick and make you forget I'm here. Boy, I don't like not having a map. Especially when most of the forest is barred off right now. We're gonna play this Alan Wake 1 style. I'm just gonna run. I have very limited resources right now. Well, I'm in the light. There's some organizing here. Shotgun. This. It's a lot of flare gun ammo. Might as well.
Get away.
Trying to stay away. You're the one following me. Oh god. Alright, well. Okay, that works. Yeah, I found my way back.
In the dark place, the dark presence went into me. When I was pulled back here, crossing over weakened it, made it dormant. I couldn't remember what had happened, but I could feel it, getting stronger, waking up. I thought it was hunting me, closing in. It was inside me the whole time, and then it took over. Turned me into Scratch.
Yeah, that seems like a problem. Anything in here for me? Nope. Just one long jaunt back to Saga's car, I guess. Should still be there. I doubt Scratch used a car. Saga's in the lake. House door. Oh, there we go.
I had to get to Bright Falls.
Hello, Saga's
See
car.
this through to the...
Like I said, now that it's night, the Dark Presence can take over Bright Falls. So there's gonna be a bunch of taken there now.
I brought Saga Anderson into this story to help me escape. She succeeded. It cost her everything. I'd used Alex Casey in my writing for years. The real Casey had been drawn here because of that. Now he was a victim too. Saga, Casey, Alice, all this horror originates from me. It's my fault. Scratch had to be stopped. I've driven down this road before. Been driving on it forever.
So Alex Casey was a real cop that Alan based his stories on.
If Scratch had brought the Dark Place here, this would take me back inside. In 2010, I dived in, a leap of faith for Alice, with no idea that the cost would be a nightmare worse than death.
Don't get out of the car, drive the fucking car in.
To get out. Now Alice was dead because of me. And I was gonna make that leap again, this time knowing the cost all too well.
Take the car with you, drive over the taken. We did it in Alan Wake 1.
Another way to look at it, I had brought the Dark Place here with me. I never had gotten out. Maybe after this I finally could. It was a fool's hope. I had no choice. I had to do it.
Now here's the
That didn't
question.
make me any less terrified.
Was Scratch being separated from Alan breaking the loop? Or is this all part of the loop?
Fuck it.
Like, is this all part of Return? Oh, time for Dark Place Bright Falls. Oh, that's perfect. Dark Place Bright Falls is sunny and bright. Yeah, alright, I like that.
This is not what I expected.
The stage fight scene in Departure is one up by the absolutely mind-frying Dark Ocean summoning.
I do appreciate when games completely like turn the table around on what they've been doing for something. So it's like, oh yeah, all the dark places are dark, fucked up locations, but nope. End of the game. Noon Deerfest.
This motherfucker is a home run.
Break a row. Wait. Is it are you using baseballs for this, or? Knocking over a fucking tower of cans with a soccer ball is super easy. Like, with the baseball thing, there's a little bit of a trick to it. But with a soccer ball, you just lob that thing as hard as you can at it, and you're good. Balloons. Oh yeah, look at this man enjoying his popcorn.
A spellbinding tour de force.
I should go to a fair
I needed
sometime.
to get a copy of Return. I needed to read the ending to have a shot at changing it. I was inside Scratch's ending. A perverse version of reality. The townspeople brainwashed. Everyone and everything revolved around Return, as if it had just been published.
You know, might have one. The waitress.
Hello, I'm Ilmo Koskela, and welcome to the Koskela Brothers Book Club. This week we will review the highly anticipated new novel by Alan Wake, Return. Return is printed on a firm, high-quality white offset, uncoated paper stock, making every page a true delight to turn in your fingertips. Alan Wake's brilliance is on full display with his choice of a hardcover book jacket made of a premium enamel stock with gloss lamination that is both tasteful and pleasant to the touch. Isn't that right?
Oh.
Wake set a high standard with his
Oh,
previous
this is just
novel,
depressing
but I can
now.
say without hesitation that Return contains the best and most compelling book description on a back cover that I have ever read. This book blurb is truly riveting and will keep you on the edge of your seat from start to finish. It is accompanied by a tasteful photograph of Alan Wake's home here in Bright Falls. The book weighs 1 pound and 3 ounces. Return is a true masterpiece. I'll give it a perfect score of 5 Alma beers out of 5. How about you?
There you have it. Alan Wake has done it again. This was the Koskela Brothers Book Club. Cheers.
I don't like that Yako's shadow was there whenever he looked over. Also, they're blocking me from going back there. I appreciate the review only being about the book itself and not the contents of the book. Literally, like, what makes up the actual physical book. Come on, Scratch, you couldn't have Yako. Well, I guess he wouldn't want to write Yako back because Yako fucking turned on him. So he's torturing Ilmo.
The old gods of Asgard are
Float.
back. Wake clearly knows what his fans want to see.
Where do I sign up to live in the Valhalla nursing home? Its residents are
Why are the sauna people still in their towels? Still sauna here. Mm-hmm. Oh, hey.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo. That's where I had to go. To rewrite the ending of Return.
Oh, here we go.
Sick story, and I love it. To die for.
Oh, they're not loading in! They're PS1 again. Oh, God! Alright, got it. This is not a combat, this is a survive. No loading screen. I think this is actually how the story goes if we're going by return. For once, I think this is how Scratch wants the story to go. Alan entered the lodge. Grabbed by a fan, he was stabbed quickly. 5, 6, 7 times. He collapsed to the floor, bleeding out in a puddle. His life slowly vacating him. He would not return.
I could see the round windows of the writer's room in the photo.
Okay, let's go left this time.
I could get out through the back.
Could I? I'm gonna guess I might need to put a few of these residents down permanently before I continue. Because I don't think the Mr. Overalls there is gonna... I don't think I'm gonna be able to get past him. Just for a quick nap, yeah. He'll wake up eventually on his own. Maybe. Go forward, Alan. Oh. I don't have any weapons. Okay, it's literally a... You have to do this perfectly. If you hesitate too long, you're fucked.
I had the book now. I could write my ending to return. I had to get to the writer's room to stop this horror story. This was an obsessive, egocentric nightmare, all revolving around a vain monster of a writer and his final divine work of art, the novel Return come true.
Get a little introspective there, Alan?
It would keep spreading. I needed to reach the writer's room. Write a new conclusion. Was Scratch's insecure need for fame, for praise, drawn from my psyche? I would bring his sick fantasy crashing down around him.
What I need is a save point so I can save, because the game is starting to get jumpy as hell.
Alice? What was that?
I need to reload the game.
Alice was dead. Was this a trap? Or was Scratch torturing me?
Nope, still no maps. Like, I swear the memory leak's actually gotten worse since the last time I played this. So that's where that was, which means... Oh no, everything's closed off. So we've gone from Resident Evil to Clock Tower now, since I can't defend myself. It's just a matter of getting away. Can I have a save point, please? Yeah. Okay, well, I guess not. Oh, that's not good.
Fuck! Fuck off! Got the fuck up!
Tell him now. Oh, I see. This is like a catcher. I thought this was the end of the chase. No, no. This is a little safe stop until you go running again.
Fuck off!
Get your butt in here, Alan. It's safe here.
Hey, Rose.
We're safe in the light, Alan. For now. But he's very pushy.
Rose, right? From the diner. How are you here?
I'm here to save you, silly. I got your instructions. I found every hidden message you left for me. In the radio, in the wind, in the forums on my Alan Wake fan site.
What?
Oh, you
no,
are
Rose, I haven't been leaving you
gone.
any messages.
Oh, I get it. Yes, Alan, only a crazy person would think you've been leaving them secret messages. Wink. But now you need to get your butt upstairs, Alan. This shit won't right itself, no matter what William Shakespeare said.
Right. Thank you, Rose. I'll do what I can.
It's gonna take a lot of steps away. The hobby is waiting for you upstairs, Alan. Exactly.
Upstairs. The writer's room must be in the attic. That's where the windows were.
Oh, that was the door that I wasn't allowed to open. It was in the nursing home? Huh. Oh. This is more than a nursing home, isn't it? It's a / mental institution. Hey, Ati.
Come together, Tom. I have put everything ready for the visitors. I'll come to wash the floor of your room next. All you need is water and Vileda. Water is the oldest bulb. Water finds its way. What water brings, it takes away. It can be clean or dirty. It can keep life or drown it.
Ahti. I didn't expect to see you here, but it makes sense. Can you help me find my way? One last time.
Now there's a devil in the fish trap. Don't be spooked by it so that shit won't start beating your underpants.
Thank you, Ati.
Okay. I'll get the door open for you, Tom. There you go. The matter is a stake. Now comes the end of the rhyme.
Thank you, Ahti.
Oh, it was literally right here.
I was here. I needed to write the ending. I only had one chance to get this right. I needed an ending that took everything already in return and extended it into a conclusion that would save us. Only the perfect ending would work.
Well.
Return's ending was an eternal Deerfest that would keep spreading. Given time, Scratch would plunge the world into his nightmare. I had to stop that from happening. I had to write one more chapter for Return. A perfect ending that would save us all. I was the only one who could write it. Everything depended on this. On me. Any second now, Scratch would burst through that door to stop me. Every plot thread dangled in my brain. It suddenly felt impossible. Something stirred in the room, coming to me. An idea.
Oh, one final echo.
The ending has to fit the genre. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there's only victims and monsters. there is Arrow, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
I won't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone.
The ending will have to be dark no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
The scales always need to balance.
Turning to come true, my final divine word of art, first granted to the people of Bright Falls, and over time it would spread the celebrations, reaching everyone. Dark horror ending. To save them all, the hero must pay the price.
Something felt different. I'd never seen myself in a vision before, but it fit. Saga and I were both at the center of this story. She was now my co-author. This was the beginning of the end. We were characters in a horror story, charging blindly towards the finale. We still didn't have everything we needed. This would not work without the clicker.
End of chapter. I kind of wish these intermission songs had more than just a visualizer on them. It also feels kind of pointless they gave me so many weapons. Because they gave me a bunch of weapons and then had me fight like 5 Taken. Well, it was a waves of Taken, but flare gun took care of all of them.
What's going on? Am I in the field office?
You trapped yourself in your mind place.
It's the mind place. Nothing's working. I can't think straight. Where is everything? I can't sense anyone.
I can't upgrade my weapons.
My work. It's all gone.
Well, I guess
What the hell is happening?
Just that was all the maps. I thought this lower area would be used. Oh, I guess not. The lower area is Cauldron Lake and Watery. And I have the maps for Cauldron Lake and Watery.
I can't leave. Why can't I leave?
It's a defense mechanism. You're either dying or trying to avoid the dark place.
The Dark Presence took over Casey, stole the clicker from me. The last thing I remember is him throwing me into Cauldron Lake.
I'm in the dark place. I'm lost. I don't know how to get out. I don't know what to do.
That wasn't me. Was it? What? Failed who? What's happening to the case board?
Actually, I want to read these. My mind feels foggy. I am in the mind place. I can't leave. Something's very wrong. This is the dark place. I'm in danger. I have to get out of here. The Dark Presence took Casey. Casey is scratched now, and he has the clicker. I remember sinking, but that doesn't explain why I'm in the mind place. She's right. Cauldron Lake is the gateway to the dark place. I'm in the dark place. This looks like Scratch took over Saga as well. How do I leave? Find evidence. You failed them. Find evidence. Find evidence of who I failed. Which would probably be profiling.
The board says I failed them. Who's them?
I let everyone down. Logan, Casey, myself. This is my fault. My daughter is dead. My partner was taken over by a monster. I'm trapped in the dark place. Powerless.
I'm not powerless. What is happening here? This
Scratch
isn't
is,
me.
Scratch is trying to rewrite Saga.
Logan.
I neglected my family for my job. I was
Or
too thrilled by
things
the
she
business,
compartmentalized away are
the
coming up.
mysteries. I liked how dangerous the work was. And now that danger has destroyed my family. It killed my daughter. No.
So, I'm gonna guess what Saga believed was reality, her daughter's alive and David loved her, was something she faked, like she convinced herself. And this is actually her, what really happened, finally bubbling up.
Casey. Casey depended on me, and I let him down.
Reality was always reality.
I wasn't watching his back. I got wrapped up chasing the wrong lead. He needed me. Now he's turned into a monster.
He needed me. Something's very fucking wrong here.
Scratch took Casey, and it's my fucking fault.
You were a terrible partner. Here's the evidence. It's your fault he got hurt. Here's the evidence.
I'm a terrible mother.
Logan died
I
because
let
of
my
you.
daughter die.
That is a lot of evidence.
I'm a failure. This is what I deserve.
You've lost your mind. You're a terrible detective. This is another. This goes back to something I talked about a few games ago. I absolutely love when games take your sanctuary and fuck with it.
Let me die.
Ooh.
I never should have trusted these. Night Springs. Logan and David love that show. Their weekly ritual.
Rituals. Yeah, I absolutely love when they do stuff like this. When they make your safe space no longer safe.
Casey was hurt. I should have been watching his back.
Yeah, he was your partner. No shit.
This case. This room. Is any of it even real?
Oh, something to actually read.
Casey was being corrupted and I did nothing.
Here's your report. Alex Casey. Subject seems physically weakened with some confusion about his whereabouts and events. Concussion. Similar symptoms to those becoming shaded individuals. Exposure to shadows suspected but not confirmed. You knew he was hurt. You knew the Dark Presence did something to him. You didn't care. You only pretended to care when it was inconvenient. And the second he became a liability, you let Scratch have him.
Scratch was Wake. How could I miss that?
Transcript interview with subject Alan Wake. Mr. Wake, you've been taken into FBC custody and will receive an in-depth interrogation at a later date. But now I need to ask you, is there anything you tell us regarding the incident at the hotel? Anything we may need to know? There's a force here you don't understand. A presence. It's after me. It wants to consume me. Consume everything. Yes, you mentioned this dark presence before. There were so many hints. How did you miss this, Wake? Wake was Scratch. It was right under your nose. Wake is Scratch. Scratch was Wake. Wake, Scratch. Scratch, Wake, Scratch, Wake.
Scratch. He's using Casey now. Like he used Wake.
Oh, that is a fucked up portrait. I like that.
The story.
My life, my family is just part of a book. Another white asshole deciding what I get to do, how I get to do it.
Really?
He took my daughter from me.
I'll never be free of this story from him.
He used her.
Like, this writing so far has largely ignored her color and everything else up to this point. Why did they have to decide to use it now? Like, I was actually... Like, I kind of liked this because they weren't, like, using her color as a cheap shot of, like, to put her down or anything. And then they just bogged it up here. Like, she's just a detective. She was just an effective detective. Her race had nothing to do with it. Logan is dead.
She's not dead. God damn it.
You're the only one who won't accept she's dead. Logan is dead again. Oh. What makes more sense? Everyone is wrong, or are you? If you hadn't been at work, she'd still be alive. She died alone and scared, begging for help, and you weren't even there. Oh, the portrait is fading out. As the water filled her lungs, she realized you weren't coming. Can you even still call yourself a mother after you let your only child die?
No! I'm done with this.
You're blaming a horror story instead of yourself. You coward. Admit she's dead and you killed her, you killed her, you killed her. Holy shit, that's a good portrait. Wake with Scratch all along. Actually, let's see if we can finish out Terrible Mother. Took Logan away from her father.
This isn't...
He took her from David and stuck her in a backwater shithole. You've lost your mind.
Wait, what?
Shadow monsters, false realities, magical riders, really? Use the manuscript as a crutch instead of doing my job. The pages were your excuse for always being one step behind. Casey was injured and I left him. It's your fault he got hurt.
What is this?
He needed backup and you weren't there.
It feels like I'm trapped in a nightmare.
Oh, I
Stuck
wanted
in
to
an
do
echo
all of
chamber
them.
with all my fears, my doubts, my insecurities.
Wait, was Scratch all along and I had no idea.
That's not...
Idiot, idiot, idiot,
No.
idiot, 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 idiot. I couldn't protect Casey from Scratch. Casey's gone, it's your fucking fault. Okay, is there more evidence I need? Oh, yep.
The cult was just the beginning of the spiral.
Gotta look around better.
Logan. The horror story used her.
I've had it with you cultist maniacs!
I never should have left Casey at the hotel by himself.
Oh, Logan's stuff is
I
here now.
spent too much time away from Logan. It was so obvious the Koskela brothers were behind the cult.
Anything else before I go back to the case board? I wonder if I just happened to hit like the perfect one to make it repeat itself, or if it just does that with the first one you do. Il Maniaco, we're running caught right under my nose.
What's
Bad
happening
detective.
to me?
What kind of detective are you? They were right in front of you. Logan was alone. She spent every day by herself in that trailer. I abandoned my partner. Logan's death broke something inside of me. Oh, that's insanity.
I hate this, but it's all true. I had tried to silence these thoughts. Focus on the case. But I can't escape them anymore. I'm drowning. I need a way out before I'm dragged under.
You couldn't face what happened, so you cracked.
What the fuck?
You were so eager to be in the charge that you left him behind. Case is wrong to put his trust in me. You fucked this case up so badly the FBC took over. Oh, there's two more there, two more there. Alright, that one got me. And that one caught me off guard because it's not the flashing screen again.
You never loved me.
Nope, nope, nope. Scratch was too much for us. I should have made Casey stay behind.
Look for a way to leave. Nah, I'd rather drown myself in my sorrows.
I'm not reading anymore.
Let's see what happens if you...
Never should have taken this case.
I'm curious if there's a difference between filling out the case board and just going for the a way out instead. So I'm going to try to fill the case board first.
There's no way out.
Always put work first. We're a terrible... Not up, where's terrible mother? There we go.
Shit.
You were never home. There was always more work, more cases. You told yourself it was important. Manuscript pages cannot change reality. The story is a delusion you invented to hide the truth. The Dark Presence took advantage of Casey's injury.
I can't do this. It's too much. It's crushing me. I'm lost in this darkness.
You knew he was injured. Why the hell did you take him to Cauldron Lake? There's only one missing from the front of him now. Yep. So is there final stuff to find, or is the first ones all come from profiling? Nope, doesn't look like there's any final steps. Looks like all that's left is profiling. Way out.
No. There has to be a way out. I need a way out. Oh, God. None of this is real. I've lost it.
I'm not even here. The mind place isn't real. A case about supernatural darkness. I'm having a full-on psychotic break. I dragged Logan away to a tin can in Watery. She's dead because of me.
There has to be a way out.
I need a way out.
I need a way out. It's over. There's no point trying.
Everything is lost. There's no way out. No way to fix this. There's no way out. I'm stuck here forever. Just me and my past. My guilt. My mistakes.
Dear.
I'm not getting anywhere. I'm stuck. But this is my mind place. My mind. Everything I need is here. It has to be.
lights.
No. No. I'm not giving up. Focus, Saga. The answers I need are here somewhere. I just have to look.
Oh, flashlight. Thought it was telling me to look that way.
Anderson, look. After Miranda left, it was, well, I was in a bad place. You dragging me to those dinners at your house with your family, it really, meant a lot. Thank you.
Aha. So these are the missing pieces.
Hey. Just calling to say thanks for your note. Oh, sometimes I just get in my head too much. So, thanks for pulling me out. You're really the best, Mom. Really. Okay. Talk soon.
Saga, for what it's worth, I think it's important Logan grows up to see you do what you love with what you're great at. That'll teach her so much. There'll be times like this where you question your choices, your competence, even your own sanity when things get dark. Remember to trust and love yourself as much as your family does. You won't be perfect, but I know you'll be amazing. Love you always, Mom.
Hey Mom, I made you a charm bracelet for good luck. I made a matching one for me, so bring me back something cool from Washington.
So it would have been impossible for Logan to have died and given her that charm bracelet.
I saw this online and it made me think of you. Oh, what are you doing? Don't make a big deal out of it, Mom. No hugs, no hugs.
Not the worst mom's a good mug, but it's no #1 mug.
Stop blaming yourself, Anderson. A knife in the arm is just part of the job. If you're gonna keep fussing, you can get the hell out. Look, Dad, leave the whiskey.
I am honored by this award. Thank you. While our agency must continue to improve, the work we do here, protecting communities, pursuing the truth, it's the most important work there is.
No more dark places left in here. Or is this still considered a dark place? Oh, looks like all the lights are back on. Commendation received from the FBI.
I can't let this place make me question myself. I
Fair.
know what I'm doing.
No idea what I'm doing.
If I were a bad detective, I'd probably be dead by now. Blaming myself for past mistakes won't solve the case. Bottle of whiskey I gave Casey when he was in the hospital. That's what I need to do.
Our job is dangerous. Casey himself told me that. It's no one's fault.
Fault. It is.
I wish I'd been there for Casey, but I know he wouldn't want me to blame myself for this. We can't control every outcome. He taught me that.
I'm not a perfect mom, but I'm doing my best.
Logan was just being nice when she gave me that mug. I never deserved her.
Might not be the perfect mom, but I've done my best. Logan loves me and I love her. brought this bug with me on every case. I go where work takes me, but I never forget where home is. Casey gave me no end of shit for that speech. Casey's never blamed me for when things go sideways. It's all part of the job.
No, this is all real. I know it is. The FBI will kick me out. I'll have nothing.
I haven't lost it yet. At least not yet. This is all real. This place wants me to doubt myself, but I can't. Still have work to do. Did Mom know something like this would happen? I would need to hear these words again someday.
It's not too late. I can still save them.
No matter what I do, someone will get hurt. I don't know what to do. I'm afraid.
I'm my own worst enemy. The fears in my head are stopping me from trying. From leaving.
I might not always be the best partner, but Casey trusted me. He wouldn't give up on me, and neither will I. Casey's still in there, I'm sure of it. Casey isn't just a partner, he's family. And...
It's okay to be afraid. But I can't let this end here.
I can't. I just want it to stop.
Giving up won't make this stop. Logan needs me. Casey needs me.
My daughter isn't dead, and I won't let some bullshit story convince me that I let her die. She wants us to stay connected. God, I love that
I'm so
kid.
close. The dark place wants me to hate myself. But I just need to get inside my own head.
Oh, half the lights went out again.
I've made mistakes. I'll make more. But I can do better. And I can start by leaving this room.
I'm afraid it will hurt. But nothing will hurt more than not trying to save them.
It will hurt. But I will fight.
How do I get out of here?
The dark place tried to trap me here. The only way to leave is facing it head on. Wake called it a nightmare.
An American nightmare?
I need to dive into that nightmare and find a way back home.
The dark place tried to use my fears, anxieties, and guilt to trap me here. To get me back to Bright Falls, I'll have to dive even deeper. I won't give up. I can overcome my doubts and fears. Case closed. The dark place tried to weaponize my anxieties against me. I won't let it turn me into a Taken. I'm stronger than that. Logan needs me. Oh, yeah, everything's back to normal. Alright, so before I walk out this door, I'm going to be right back real quick. Alright, so I think this is my second favorite part of the game. The musical's still my favorite, but like I said, I really, really appreciate the turning your sanctuary against you trope. And this does it really well. And kind of in retrospect, how it, like, Saga breaking down, and it's effectively turning all of her things she wouldn't normally think or of herself or anything against her, trying to make her question who she is and whatnot, even at a base level, actually makes a lot more sense in like having finished the section. I really like this section because she's questioning who she is, what she is, like who she is as a detective, as a mother, as a person, and it all makes sense now. It was trying to convert her. I called it. Alice had the clicker. Oh man, come home. New York's looking very New York these days.
Somehow I knew the call was for me.
Oh yeah, the statue's just a normal statue now. Fountain, I guess. Now this is the New York I've never visited and will have an opinion on regardless. Ooh. Well, makes sense. I don't have a map of the dark place. I've never been here. I was hoping I could see containers though. Well, like it would just give me a map to look at containers on.
Hello?
It's me again. You need to go to the statue at Parliament Tower Plaza. To make your ending come true, you will need what's inside the shoebox there.
I kind of wish that Saga answered the phone on the other side. Since Alan was always using the left one. I kind of wish she used the right one. It's perfectly fine that she doesn't. Like, there's nothing wrong with that, but I thought that would have been a nice touch. Just having her use the other one. Also, there's no warning that reality ends past the sidewalk like there is with Alan. Oh, hey! It's that dude. I guess there was one more meeting left. Oh.
Agent Anderson. Is that really you? Sorry, this place likes to play tricks.
Sheriff Breaker? What happened to you? How did you end up in the dark place?
I was brought here. Snatched away from the morgue by a man named Warlin Dorr. Been trying to piece it together for... Well, it feels like a long time now.
I need to get to Parliament Tower Plaza. Do you have any idea where it is?
This place, it's like trying to find your way around in a dream. I've been trying to map it, but it keeps looping, shifting. Like there were many versions stacked on top of each other. There is a page. Describes Dorr finding his way through this place. I tried to follow the steps, but no luck.
Warlin Dorr is a whirling door. He's the door between the two locations.
He's here. Somewhere. I've been seeing his face in my dreams for years.
That's my guess.
This whole thing
door is the door between.
But he is much more than he seems. He's connected to all of this.
Can I see that page, Tim?
Of course. In fact, it's the page I tried to give you back in the morgue in Bright Falls. Huh. Now that I think about it, maybe Dorr brought me here to keep you from reading it. Here. I'm gonna keep looking for Dorr. The closer I get, the closer I feel to waking up. I need to find the man behind the curtain.
Warland Dorr walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza. He stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament Tower Plaza was at the construction yard.
All the way down. Really?
It's 1988. A face-off between deities on the rim of Cauldron.
Okay, they still work.
Warland Dorr
Okay, there
walked
we go.
across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street Plaza.
Uh-huh.
The rain didn't seem to touch him.
That wasn't the
He
take you
sensed
should have
his
used.
steps were being observed, documented into the story. He allowed it. This one time.
Though I
was
guess it
one
kind of
reason
does work because Alan could
to
have
be
paused
passed
while he
on
was
by his
writing to
unwilling
think.
disciple, to read at the right time. The ocean that was the dark place took the shape of New York City, drawn for the mind of Alan Wake. In part for the writer to navigate his prison, in part to torment him as he struggled to find his way out. Dorr was not bound by the rules as Wake was. He came and went as he pleased. For now, Dorr entertained the writer's fantasy.
God damn it.
For a purpose known only to him. At the edge of the plaza, he stopped at the door to the construction yard. A poster for his talk show hung there. Another part of Wake's fiction. He stepped through, willing it to take him to Parliament Tower Plaza.
Can we go one manuscript page without zooming in on the fucking owl? Oh, that's just a broken texture of the world. Oh. Game says no. Oh no, what happened? Come on, game. I was going the right way. What are you doing? Okay, there you go. Game says no. I will say, unless I walked past it and didn't notice, I don't appreciate not having a save point at all up to this point. Like, I haven't run into any save coffees since it told me to save manually. Oh. Is the game not going to return me this time? Oh. Hmm. Like, I understand not giving me the mop buckets. You could at least give me a thing of coffee. Maybe I don't want to... What if I didn't want to beat this all in one sitting? Oh! Or what if something like this happens? What if the game falls apart because I haven't been able to save and restart it? What then? Remedy? What then? Okay. Since there's an autosave there, I'm just gonna... You're not saying I'm doing this on purpose? I wish I could do this on purpose. I would have way better comedic timing. You see in almost every game I've played for a year. Look, things happen. Maybe I am a para-utilitarian, and I touched an OOP at some point that causes electronic software to just fall apart. They do, Raggles. You don't understand. I am cursed with this power. I'm an altered event. I might be. Let's go ahead and turn that off now before it becomes an issue. Alright. The Atari 2600 I grew up with was an OOP. It cursed me from that day forward. Actually, if anything cursed me, I know what cursed me. When you listen to the audiobooks, they bug out too. I don't listen to audiobooks actually. Because of my auditory processing issue, I can't actually listen to audiobooks because I just lose too much information. Or just it gets scrambled as I'm listening to it. But when I was living in San Jose, I was living with a roommate. And my roommate had a Wii that was perfectly normal. Also, we're apparently a full minute behind. Oh.
Agent Anderson.
But my roommate had a Wii that was perfectly normal and like functioned in every way as a Wii.
Really you?
Until the day
Sorry,
we put.
This place likes to play tricks.
And this is the hilarious part.
What happened to you?
We put a game called Metroid Prime 3 Corruption in it.
Snatched away from the morgue by
The game Metroid Prime 3, subtitled Corruption.
Trying to piece it together.
And we were playing through it, and it was perfectly fine until you have to escape.
Like a long time
until you have to do an escape sequence because it's a Metroid game.
Who is this?
And
he's here.
Suddenly, the game started having issues. Specifically, like little timers counting down in this area. You have to run through a bunch of doors. One of the doors refused to open on us. It just sat there closed as the timer was running out. And we're sitting there freaking out over it. We're like, what the hell is going on? And so we had to reload like 3 or 4 times, but we finally actually
get to Parliament Tower
got
Plaza.
through.
Do you have
And we're like, wow, you leave it to a game called Metroid Prime 3 Corruption to end up being corrupted. Our copy ended up being corrupted. And from that point forward,
on top of each other.
whenever we would play anything on the Wii, weird bugs would happen. I'm not kidding. It became a running joke between me and well, he's still my friend, who also happened to be my roommate.
Can I see that page, Tim?
That the Wii was now possessed by a corruption, and everything we played after that just would not work correctly. It would still play, you could still beat games, but they would have weird, unique bugs. Friendmates, yeah, exactly. We actually ended up becoming friends because we were roommates. Still a good friend of mine. But yeah, we just ended up having this. His Wii specifically.
I need to find them
just could not run games normally anymore after playing Prime 3.
Across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera Street.
And so we always made a joke that the Wii had gained sentience and was just fucking with us all the time. Whenever we played anything, it would just fuck with it, screw with us.
I know what I need to do. The door to Parliament
And now that I've played Control, I know the answer. Metroid Prime 3 Corruption was clearly an object of power that possessed the Wii. Our specific copy of Metroid Prime 3 Corruption was.
Warlindor walked across the rain-slicked tiles of Caldera.
And what I'm saying is I am now an involuntary para-utilitarian.
This is the first time I've seen a page about Warlindor. Who is he?
A door that stands between 2 rooms is in both. A door that can lead anywhere is everywhere. That door is the center. He governs the currents of reality.
With all the powers mixed up in this, it's hard to know who's playing who.
Door's not playing anyone. Door is just the door.
This isn't important right now. I can look into it later.
Nah.
The page describes him moving through the door.
Look at it now.
How can I do that?
The dark place has many faces and many names. It is a mirror, reflecting all possible realities. The family of doors have the power to shift between these realities, here and elsewhere.
If I can find a way to navigate through this nightmare, maybe I can find a way to get back home.
He cuts a good profile. He's also the only person smiling in his profile shot. Like everyone else looks like a mugshot. He's like, yeah, get my picture. Get my good side. Alright, let's try this again. I opened with the door, I didn't. Are you solid this time? Something tells me this is not how this space is supposed to work. Alright, I'm not Alan, I can't steal light. Seems like impossible space. Oh my god, we've entered Hammer space. There we go. Ooh, supplies.
I made it. I need to get up to the street and find that statue.
Hell yeah, healing, finally. That is a lot of batteries. I kind of wish you had given me this many batteries in the normal game. Okay, that's too many batteries. Stop giving me batteries. What's it? It did give me shotgun shells. I don't even have my shotgun. Oh, we're gonna have some shadows to go through. Did I miss my shotgun?
Enough already.
We ain't falling for that shit anymore. Oh, I wonder if the shadows are actually shadows or if they're, like, aha! Also, yeah, I did loop around again. So it's another loop. Or if they're shadows like Alan's shadows and then all of them are real. Well, the absence of the presence of most of them is going to make me think they're all real. Like, the fact that there's so few makes me think all of them are going to be real. It also makes sense because they just geared me up, too. What if I just skipped them all? I just ignored their presence.
There's the shoebox. The clicker. And some kind of bullet. Shining light.
A way to end
How
the
did
dark
clicker
presence
get
forever.
here from Washington?
Okay, there are fake ones. Not all of them are fake, but there are fake ones. Escape the dark place. What? Do you want to go forward, sucker? There we go. Yeah, escape the dark place. by running away like a huge coward. Hey, look, a light source. Let me go over there. Oh, now I'm safe. Wait, did it go out? No? The vignetting's not there. Oh, it did dim. I guess not. Back down we go? I'm not 100% sure this is the way. I'm supposed to go back the way I came, but... It just says escape the dark place. Oh yeah, there's shadows down here now. One of them's definitely real. Tee. Uh-oh. This is less tee than I planned. There it is. Can't enter loading zones, fucker. Answer the phone.
The phone again. Yes?
Hello. You don't know me, but you need to listen.
Hold on. How did you know the clicker would be there?
This is important. Alan's lost. He doesn't have the ending. He needs your help to finish the story.
How am I supposed to help him from here?
We need to talk.
I'm in the dark place. Wake is in Washington. I could talk to him in overlaps before. My mind place is more powerful than I ever knew. I can try to contact him.
One, we need to enter the cold, soggy water first. This will help us. Okay, all the cases are back. Case closed. No, these are still for later, so there's still stuff to do. Close to the tree. Whenever the cold caught someone taken over by a shadow, they cut out the monster's heart, switch into the hole, and flicked it. Part of the ritual. Closest knew the clicker had power. They found it at Cauldron Lake. Found it at Cauldron Lake. Also, 4 later. The power to affect reality is immune to the... Oh. Tor is immune to the... Tor is immune to the effects of the story because of the hereditary power. Dimmed out too much to read, dimmed out too much to read. Huh! Tor's immune to it, huh? Alright, we'll conduct the Alan Wake seance.
Alan. We need to talk about the ending.
Saga, what is this?
My mind place.
Please stop
I've reached
calling
out
me
to you
mind
like
place.
this before. But I understand more about it now.
You see visions too. I used to think they were ideas, inspiration, but they're real. Just like this now. I try to use them to make the story come true.
So this is coming from both of us. Maybe that's how we could communicate in the overlaps. We could use this to stop Scratch.
First, I need the ending.
So there's a problem with the ending?
I don't have the ending. It has to be perfect, but I don't have time to figure it out. I don't know what to do. Fuck. I'm so sorry. This whole thing is a fucking mess.
I agree. But we can still figure this out. And what exactly does perfect mean?
The elements of the ending need to come from the story's pre-existing parts. To make matters worse, this is a horror story.
You don't need to tell me this is a horror story.
Right. The ending has to fit the genre if it's going to work. In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters.
There must be a way to bring a hero into the story.
If there is a hero, they will ultimately pay a heavy price.
Oh hey, it's actually extending out.
I can't let the horror story take Logan and Casey. They were dragged into this. They need to survive. Non-negotiable.
Not just them. We need to try to save everyone. I have an idea how to help Casey. He's a real person who I twisted into a character. He isn't my creation, so he isn't a suitable host for the Dark Presence. I can write that into the ending to drive that fucking thing out of him.
So the ending has to be earned. Set up by the story. You can't build a case without supporting evidence.
That's the only way to make it stick.
That was a quick one. Never mind.
Well, if the ending has to fit the story. This is how I see it.
Yeah, you probably could have combined
Return
a couple of
is a
these.
story about a story that comes true. And I'm a character in the story.
Not just a character. The hero.
Okay, a hero. In any case, I've been through hell to be here. And this is my life. It feels earned to me that I rise above the story and be there to create the ending.
Yes. That's what we're doing. Here, now. We're figuring out the ending I need to write.
This isn't Scratch's ending.
How many
But
more
this
of these
isn't
is
your
there?
ending either. This is our ending. You aren't the only one deciding these things anymore.
You're right. I can't do this alone. Every time I write, things only get worse.
You beat this thing back in 2010, Alan. And here you are doing the same again. You're a hero too. We're in this together.
Then let's bring it home.
The ending will have to be dark, no matter what. The more people we save, the greater the cost. And the hero must pay the price.
One of the heroes.
Oh.
The scales always need to balance. Fuck it. Let's go with this.
Are you sure?
There's no time for anything better. Scratch could be here any second.
Then that's our ending. I have the clicker. I'll find a way to get it to you.
And I'll get the pages down. See you on the other side.
It's not like you said down instead of done. Alright. Alan is a martyr. Nothing else for now? Oh. I guess I wasn't supposed to be standing in the fountain. Oh, hey, live action.
Alan?
Saga. I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker. And the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I feel like I've always been on this journey. Okay. It must end here. This darkness. What lies under the surface now shifts. A play of shadows catching my eye, thrusting my face into the water. He's here. It's shockingly cold. Past the mirror of the surface. And I will see.
Casey?
The end. Scratch! Now! light
Thank
of
you,
truth
Sam.
that for a flash pierces the shadows and reveals the hidden horror. And in that moment of silence, the whispered message finally heard.
Come on, you motherfucker! Come on! Come on!
What if there's nothing waiting to be revealed? The play of shadows fool us all, subterfuge to get our price of admission. Darkness not as a monster, but as emptiness. We're none the wiser. No answers, no truths. The hero turns to look inside, is destroyed by what he sees, and is redeemed. Saga said we're both heroes. I'll pay that price. So will she. We are here to kill the monster. I pray nothing comes after this. Nothing but sleep. This is how we win. Is it too easy?
Bolt of
What
light.
if this is still the dark place? Another dream to wake up from, always coming back to the beginning. The memory of what came before burned away by this terrible realization. Maybe it's a mercy, forgetting. To know nothing when we loop around, back to the...
Did you like the monologue immediately just cutting out? And then Alan stopped thinking.
Is it over? Anderson?
Hello? Oh, that's a perfect way to end that. Alright, that's really, I like that. They literally did the open ending of you don't know what reality actually is. Also, oh hey, can I... Yeah, that is a, oh hey, Val, yeah, perfect timing. Just right as the game's over. Yeah. Unknown what the actual reality was for Saga's side of the story. And Alan's dead. I think that's a well done open ending.
This part is just for you. After the haunting started, I got in touch with an organization that was still looking into what happened in Bright Falls.
The FBC?
I went to their offices and something happened there. After I got home, I could suddenly remember everything. I remembered being trapped inside that lake. A dark ocean with echoes of myself. My fears, my photos. Inside a dark tide of madness. The same events and images looping again and again. And then I saw a light. Your light. You dove in just as I swam out. You never drowned. And you're still there reaching out. That is what the haunting is. I can see you because I've been there too. I chose to come back to the dark place. That is why I put on this exhibition. I had to mislead you, so that I could get you to where you needed to be. The only way out of your loop is destruction or ascension. Light or dark. And we've covered the destruction part many times over. And we're getting to the ascension bit by bit. Time means nothing here. You'll still need to go through the loop. But I will keep showing you the images.
Is this related to the New Game Plus?
The light you need to see. Until you're ready. Alan, I think we're getting close.
Oh.
It's not a loop. It's a spiral.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'm curious if that was interjected in there because of the New Game Plus that gives you a second, slightly alternate ending. Oh boy, I wish I could mute this right now. Because I know this song actually ends up as a DMCA. It's the only song I was warned ahead of time that the credits song will trigger a DMCA. So, yeah. I don't know anything about the New Game Plus in this, mostly because I wasn't looking into it. Because I didn't want to be spoiled on anything in the game. So what I'm probably going to do as soon as we finish the credits and then actually when it finally wants to dump me back to the title screen, I'll probably just go look up a YouTube of it because I really like this game. I like this game a lot actually, but actually hold on, I can just do this. 1 second. Come on, OBS. There we go. Now Twitch can't hear anything, so it doesn't matter. I really like the game. I can also stop. Stop. Or, oh, you can't stop the startup once it goes. Oh, hey, well, there we go. Hey, the final draft, yeah. So it is the New Game Plus. I really like this game. I liked it a lot. I don't like it enough to do a New Game Plus. I'll say that. I also just don't have the time to do a New Game Plus of this game. But I like Alan Wake 1 more from a combat perspective. I like this one more from a story perspective. And the mechanics especially, well, non-combat mechanics, I like this game more. The ability to like swap out the theme of the story, the section that you're doing was really cool. The dual stories swapping back and forth was really good. But give me a second. I'm going to see if there's just a uncommentated New Game Plus ending on YouTube, and we'll just watch that because, like I said, I liked it, not enough to replay it. Alan Wake 2 final draft ending. Let me see if this has commentary on it or not. Does not seem like it does. Okay, so let me bring this up in the stream real quick. We'll pretend. We'll pretend we did the. We played through the game real fast and got our new ending. Let's see. Add source, window capture, share, doesn't matter what I name it. Yep. And learn to just use this. Hold on. Transform, fit to screen. There we go. All right. Oh, and I should probably mute that. All right. Oh, yeah, I should also do this. This is from, since we're using his video, Dan Allen Gaming. Thank you very much for having a non-commentated version of This Week in Watch. Oh, he's got his little watermarker in the upper right, too, so that's good. I really appreciate transparent, like, non-invasive watermarks like that. I'm muted? I shouldn't be. OBS says I'm not. Oh, do you mean the audio is muted? Nope, hold on. Okay, that makes sense. Hold on. Because since I sometimes do stuff while I'm, or stream while I'm in a Discord call, I have audio separated in OBS, so it only picks up audio from the game I'm playing and nothing else. So I have to make a separate audio pickup here for the window. I keep forgetting it doesn't do desktop. I don't do desktop capture anymore. I do specific application capture. Yes. Thank you for telling me. Add application capture. Draft DLC. Okay. Turn this down a smidge so it doesn't blow out the... There we go.
Alan?
Saga, I finished it. The ending we talked about.
I have the clicker and the bullet of light. Let's do this. I have to be the one to do it.
I see it clearly now. This part at least. Okay. We have met here before. Time loops in the dark place. Every choice you make affects everything that comes before and after you make it. He's here. Like it does when you change a detail in a story you're writing.
Casey?
The end. Scratch. Now.
Michigan ended up shooting Casey.
When the bullet of light blew the darkness out of the crater of my skull, the dark presence was born from the remains, feeding on the horror around it to grow. It found me writing. It tapped into me, influenced me. I was lost in my work. The link was severed when I finished Return, but the dark presence was hungry for more. And I was missing the small part of myself that it had been born from. Alice, love is strange. Even apart, we're still together in our memories. We put each other through hell to set us free. Again and again. Different versions of us. Alice helped me get there, where I needed to be. It has taken so long. The process to change reality is so delicate. To be true in just the right way and still find a way past our flaws. So many drafts, so many photographs, so many lives lived outside of time. An eternity apart on this journey to finally arrive here.
Wait, does that just imply that shooting him in the head is what caused the Dark Presence to start? Like this is the beginning of the loop? Oh, do they close this open end?
Is it over? Anderson?
Huh?
Logan?
They do.
Logan! Are you alright?
I had a terrible nightmare. Can you come home, Mom?
Oh, baby. It's over now. You're alright. I'm here. I'm on my way home. I love you. She's alright.
Oh.
The ending worked. Scratch is gone.
Scratch was in the owl now.
At last.
Trapped forever in the Hell Beast.
Thank you, my love. And so I return. With me I bear the torch of knowledge, the light, the miracle illuminated, the master of two worlds, master of many worlds.
That is very bright. But thank you, Dan Allen, for having that ending available. Yeah, so that's it. That is all of Alan Wake 2, done and dusted. Sick prequel to the Myst series. All right. Well, like I said, I enjoyed the game a lot. Thank you for the 27 months. Came in stream at the perfect time. Funny enough, Val already beat you to that joke. But yeah, so that was Alan Wake 2. I liked it a lot. Like I said, I think I liked Alan Wake 1 more in terms of like combat and just overall. I think Alan Wake 1 was a better overall package to me, and I like the combat more. This, I like the story and the characters and the mechanics more outside of combat. But I enjoyed my time with Alan Wake 1 more than this. Which isn't saying it. Like, Alan Wake's like a 10 to me, and this is like a 9. Like, I fully admit when I dropped the difficulty down on the combat, the game actually felt a lot more fun. Because it wasn't the waking nightmare of piddling resources and everything taking 10 shots to go down. I kind of feel like the hard difficulty should have been what normal is, and easy should have been normal, and etc. But maybe I'm just old. Yeah, that's going to be it for me tonight. Also, I have 2 things. One minor, one major. The minor one is this will be the last stream of the year. I'm not going to stream next week because the holidays. But also, honestly, with a narrative focused game like this, kind of feel like putting combat in between story beats tendency to get in the way. Yeah, that's kind of why I liked Alan Wake 1 more. It was because combat wasn't the focus of Alan Wake 1, and it was very clear with how they made headshots didn't do extra damage. The flashlight worked no matter where you were pointing it at the Taken. It was just kind of a thing to get to interact with the story they wanted to tell versus being part of the game. And I think the actual boss fights and stuff worked way better in that regard. But this felt very much like the combat was supposed to be a core part of the game, which is not why I played Alan Wake. But so minor thing, not streaming next week. Major thing, which plays into the minor thing. Porp got where you hold out while rock music plays in the first game, and it was stellar for how simple it is. Yeah, exactly. It's perfect. Like the concert scene is one of the best parts of the original game, especially when you're playing Sea Shanty 2 over it because you're afraid of a DMCA strike. The major thing is this is the last time I will be streaming on a schedule. And the reason for that is partially New Year felt like a good break point for this, but also I have gotten a job to, be able to pay rent and live. And having a job, and the job is a contracted job, which means my hours are my own, but I kind of have to do them during the night sometimes. And so that's going to interfere with my ability to stream every Wednesday. So it doesn't mean I'm not streaming anymore. It means I'm no longer streaming on a schedule. So Wednesdays at 5 Pacific are no longer going to be my time slot. What this means is there may be weeks I don't stream at all. There may be a couple weeks I just don't end up streaming. There may be weeks that I stream multiple times in the week. Like, it's going to be like whenever I feel like streaming, I'm going to stream. Or if there's a game, like the main draw of this, not only the job, I'm kind of using the job as an excuse, is this is going to let me play games I wouldn't normally stream because I don't want to wait a week between each session. I don't want to play Wednesday, then have to sit here for a week and then until I can play it again. Streaming off schedule means, like, for example, when Final Fantasy VII Rebirth drops, I can just stream every day until it's done. Because it's like, well, I'm not adhering to a schedule. I can just stream the whole game if I feel like it. So so games that were like not stream friendly before are more stream friendly now. That being said, there are some games that are just grind fests and stuff like that that are not really worth, like Disgaea 7. I would never done Disgaea 7 on this stream. That kind of thing will still go to Embrace the Quiet, the side stream. The stuff that's like, this isn't fun to watch kind of thing. Those will still go to the side channels, or to my side channel. But the things that are like, this could be fun to watch, I just don't want to wait to play it, I will play here. An example of that would be World of Horror. When 1.0 dropped, I did one World of Horror stream here, and then I did the rest of the run to do 100% on Embrace the Quiet, because I didn't want to wait 3 weeks to 100% World of Horror. So I just switched over there. So instead, now I can just stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday and knock out World of Horror all at once, if I really want to. But yeah, so that's the big announcement is, starting next year, streams are not going to be scheduled anymore. They're just going to be, I feel like streaming. And I'm going to show up and do it on whatever game I feel like, whenever I want. Now, granted, this could mean I stream at like 4 in the morning Pacific, but I highly doubt that, since I have a job dictating my hours now. But yeah, so no longer Wednesdays at 5. It's just going to be whenever. If there's a game I'm like, I want to play this, and I feel like streaming it, and I don't want to wait weeks between it, that's what's going to happen. All right. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate you all being here for this, for the previous streams, for as long as you've been here, be it today or years. Thank you for the redemptions. Thank you for the subs. I really should have been looking up somebody to raid the whole time I was talking. But I didn't, because I am bad at multitasking. Oh, I would have thought Justinian was streaming right now, but he's not. I have no stream targets. This is so rare, because usually Justinian's streaming around this time. Oh. Actually, no. I know I can send you to. I have not watched him in a while, but he's a good streamer. He's a very comfy stream, I would say. So go say hi to Yagamoth. Have a good night. Thank you for being here very much. I appreciate you all. And I will be back when I am back. Don't expect any more streams before the end of the year. I'm just holidays, just going to probably take the time for myself. If I do stream, it will most likely be on the side channel, because I'm just going to relax for the holidays. But yeah, have good holidays and a good night, and I will see you when I see you. Bye.
Although there are innumerable ways for one to die, our danger-seeking prince has come to know a sizable variety.
Oh no!